Hello everyone, welcome back to another Sunday service. I am so excited to be here with you guys. We are continuing our theme of the big sandbox, where we're talking about how Jesus loves you. Yes, indeed, my friends, Jesus loves you so very much. And we have been talking about some awesome stories that showcase just how much Jesus loves us. We started off the month with the story of how Jesus told the children to come to him, and he wrapped them up in big old hugs and said, "You can always come to me." And last week we talked about how Jesus wants to spend time with us, and we don't, and it doesn't matter what's going on. He says, "Come to me as you are." And we saw that with Mary and Martha, two of his really, really good friends, and how they had to set aside some of their cleaning stuff to come and just sit and be with Jesus. Today we have yet another story to show us just how much Jesus really loves us. Now, I have a big word for you guys, okay? I want you guys to all try and say it with me, okay? It's the word centurion. Can you guys all say centurion? Centurion. It is a big word. It is very big. It's kind of a weird word, but a centurion means a leader in the army. So he's kind of big. He's important. He's a soldier. He's in an army. And this centurion. So today our story revolves around a centurion. So he's a leader in the army, and he had a problem. And his problem was that one of his most beloved servants at home was very, very sick. And he knew that he needed to find Jesus. He was like, you know what? If I find Jesus, I know that he's going to heal him. And remember how we've talked about the last couple weeks, Jesus was incredibly busy. He was constantly moving around and doing all kinds of things. He was talking with all kinds of people. So there was a lot going on in Jesus's world. But this centurion knew that if he came and saw Jesus, if he came to him, that he would be able to come and heal his servant. So this centurion, he went and he found Jesus, and he said, "Jesus, my servant is at home and he's very sick. Please, I need you to come with me and make him better." And again, Jesus is very busy. And Jesus stopped what he was doing, and he helped him. And Jesus was willing to go out of his way. So he wasn't even going the way that the centurion lived, but he went out of his way to go with the centurion, and to he was like, you know what? I'm going to make sure that I come to your head. And so Jesus was willing to come, and he was willing to go, he was willing to make things, but the centurion stopped him and then was like, "Hey, you know what? I realize this, Jesus, that you are like way too special. I'm somebody who's kind of a nobody. Like, I know I'm a leader in an army, but I'm not really somebody big, and you're way too special to actually even come into my house." And he goes, "But if you just even say the words, I know my servant will be healed." And so Jesus was like, "Well, is that what you would like?" And the centurion was like, "Yes, I want to make sure that he is healed." And so Jesus did what the centurion asked, and he said, "You know what? When you get home, he will be all better. He will make sure that he is good to go." And guess what? When the centurion arrived home, yes, indeed, my friends, his servant was alive. His servant was well. He was super, super good. But the awesome thing is Jesus showed the centurion love. He was willing to reroute things and go, "You know what? We can go and see this centurion, see this servant." But even then, the centurion was like, "You know what? It's okay. I know that you're busy. If you just say it, I know it's going to." And Jesus still showed the centurion love and said, "You know what? I still am going to make sure that your servant is better." What a cool, awesome thing that, you know what, even Jesus's words have life, and he can just speak it and it is done. And it constantly shows us that, you know what, it doesn't matter who you are, whether you think you're someone who's really, really, really special and important, or you're somebody who's like, you know what, I got nothing and I'm a nobody. Jesus says, "I love you so much. And when you come to me and you ask me things, I'm going to make sure that you are taken care of." And that is so cool. So we know that who loves us? Jesus loves us. What an amazing thing. That's all the time we have for today. Keep remembering that Jesus loves you, as do I. Let's find out what Ollie and his friends are up to.